Morning guys, woke up bright and early this morning. Vivo just sold his Evo 6, so we're going to go drop it off. So he just sold his Evo 6, so he can buy his dream car, which is the 700 horsepower Libero. Looks like it's dead. It's been sitting probably for over a year now. So we're off to drop the car off. You can see Vivo's pretty excited. He gets to buy a new boat. So we're just heading to Repco Wellington, pick up some car parts. I've got a car that requires some new brakes, front rotors and front pads. We're going to be doing that later today. So we're just doing this contactless click and collect. Let's see if it works. So it worked. We were able to click and collect, which is awesome. Alright, so now we're heading to Super Cheap Auto in Ellistown. I'm going to go pick up some more parts. Just vlogging, Jim.
You're not even fucking talking.
You don't have to. People watch this shit. So we just ended up at Super Cheap. We're gonna do the click and collect again. So the click and collect was hassle free, quite good. You can see we've got the storage toolboxes, which is awesome. We're gonna put the nuts and bolts into that. So now we're just heading to go pick up another car, so we can drop this off to the new buyer and drive back home. Just picked up my daily, which is a Lancer. We're just going to drop the car off now to the new buyer. Vivo's just following behind me, as you can see. Just putting some fuel so it's not empty for the new owner. One last look at the engine bay. the new owner. Sorry, bro. What's up, bro? What's up?
Hello.
I'll shake your hand, but Auntie Jacinda said no.
You got gloves on.
Hey, bro. This is gonna be pretty awkward. Yo, V, are you sad?
Ribbit.
You got anything to say?
Let's go for a race sprint.
Sweet, so we'll leave you to it, eh?
Let him go first.
Alright, so we just dropped off V-Wol's Evo 6 to the new owner. As you can see, V-Wol's smiling away, happy as to get rid of it after 8 years of owning it. He is now 30 grand richer. So he's smiling away. What's your next purchase, V-Vol? You're gonna get a car, a boat, a house?
Yeah.
Are you gonna get that? Hopefully I got it, eh?
Huh?
Hopefully I got it on video. So hopefully the new owner will enjoy the car. I think he has some plans up his sleeve, so will be something to watch out for in a few years or so. So we're just heading home now. Not too sure what we're going to do when we get home, but yeah. Right now we're just stuck in Wellington traffic. As you can see, we're going like 4 or 5 k's on the motorway. So the Wellington Harbour is pretty flat. It's going to be good for a dive if we do dive. We're going to go to the south coast. We're going to go check out Red Rocks, see if the gate's open. If the gate's open, probably go grab the truck and head in for a splash. Alright, so we just arrived to the south coast. We're just going to take a right here and check out if Red Rocks gate's open for us to drive in. You can see it's really flat, good conditions for diving. So, moment of truth. Hopefully the gate is open. If not, probably go home, work on some cars, I guess. Which isn't what I want to do with a weather like this. Oh, it doesn't look like it's open. I don't see any trucks out there. It's closed. Yeah. Dang. So the gate's closed, not too sure if you can see it. There it is, South Coast gate is closed. So the gate's closed for any trucks to drive through it. So we're probably just going to head home and fit some brakes to a wing road, which will be fun. So we just finished doing the brakes on that wing road. It's pretty hard work doing it in the sun. Now just chilling with my bears. Hagrid has came over to have a little play with my other dogs. We'll go find him. Hagrid! There's Hagrid here. Hagrid! I think he's gonna go take a shit. So Hagrid got his name because of his dad. The size of him looks like Hagrid from Harry Potter. Hey Uso. So I've got Caleb here from NZ. You can see it's here. Hose doctor. This guy's the hose doctor apparently. So he's just taking me through this truck, and check out this. Oops. A 55 inch. Oh no, not 55. What was it? What's this? 55 mil. 55 mil. That is huge. So Caleb's here as we're going to replace the fuel filter. The lines are quite rusty. Not too sure if you can see it, but as rusty as, so we're just replacing the whole fuel line and fuel filter. So we just got back from Napier. We went to go pick up the last piece of the puzzle, which is an Evo bonnet for the GSR. Pretty sunny here in Wellington, so we're gonna go for a cheeky dive, hopefully get some crays. So we're just loading up the gear and we're good to go. So Vivo has changed his mind and he feels like going for a dive too. Get to test out his new diving gears. We're gonna go pick up Putter, one of our other diving buddies. Once we go pick him up, then we're on the way to get some crays. You can see water's pretty flat. It's gonna be a good day. Hopefully we'll get some crays. We just arrived to pick up Putter. He's just gonna grab his gears, load it up, and we're off. So you can see it's pretty flat over the Wairarapa Hills. Pretty cool. There's Putter in the back, if you guys want to see what he looks like. Pretty ugly, eh? Looks like we're going home with crays today. 6 crays each. So we're about to go for a dive. As you can see, it's pretty flat. So we're just gonna oh shit, the ice got tipped over. So we're just gonna put our gear on and grab some crays.
Huh? Why?
Sweet, so the boys are just suiting up. About to go for a dive. Just bring home some craze.
Later that same evening.
It's a legal size. So we just measure it from the second one, 1, 2, measure it here. So this is a male. Yep, well over. That's going in a little pot. This one here is a female. Yep, over. This is a male here. Well over. And this is a female. Yep, over. And this is a male. Yep, over. Didn't manage to get 6 crays, but got 5 and some power. We're just on the way home now after our dive. We got 5 crays, which is good, and a couple powers. Wasn't really looking for powers, mainly crays. Yeah, so it was good. That was V-Ball's first dive as well. Unfortunately, he lost his snorkel. He didn't attach it to the mask, so he's negative $20. So he's heading to work later this afternoon to make some money to buy a new snorkel.